welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle, going to be continuing the playthrough for the Wastelanders update, DLC, expansion, whatever you want to classify it as. It's a free update, but you know, it's more than just a simple update. So I guess expansion might be the correct term for it, but it's free. You're going to be doing that on the Xbox One X. This game is Xbox One X enhanced, if I am not mistaken. But yeah, while it's loading, I'm just gonna check to make sure the subtitle's right. Still says Fallout 76. That changes much more frequently than you could imagine, and there's a pain in the anus as a result. Takes forever to load in, doesn't it? Well, the game doesn't have the fastest load times, to be fair. What's this? Stay on the world. It's all good. Right. Give me 1 second here. Just need to quickly sort out the tags on my video. I'm not even sure how well these tags work, to be honest. Changes. The last thing now is to make sure you can hear me. Right. Oh, here we go. Right. I forgot to put myself in a party, so people in the world can't hear me just chatting to myself, which is now done. But how to make it invite only? Just turn party to invite only. You know, there's a chance that an Xbox friend might jump on, or a real life friend might jump on and want to have a chat, Arini. Enter Voltec University, talk to Davenport, visit Purveyor. What's this one? Well, I don't want to talk to Davenport. Right, we're doing just the main mission here. I'm a little bit thirsty, so no, I'll take us to the place first, then drink some water. Bow my soul to the company store. Step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. I love the songs in this game, or this franchise as a whole, to be fair. Another day older and deeper in debt. Don't worry, I won't be going for the big gusto moves. Do 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 do. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. Oh, I got myself the platinum on Resident Evil 3 today. Big moment, because not a game I ever thought I'd get the platinum on, because well, you know, if you've seen my playthrough first time, which I've got on my YouTube channel now, it'll probably still be on Twitch for now a couple of days, I'd imagine, before Twitch removes it. It's Voltech University. Yeah, but somehow I managed to get an S rank on Inferno, which the criteria or requirements is to finish the game in under 2 hours and only save the game. Don't save the game more than 5 times. I'm not sure if it's no more than 4 or 5. Like, I don't know if they mean 5 and more makes you lose it, or 6 and more is where the cut-off point is. What's this? Hey, how's it going, Vegeta? How are you doing today? Oh yeah, I haven't got a helmet on device, so I can't turn on my headlight. Oh, okay, we got... Oh, he's not friendly. Stupid robot. Oh, here we go. Found the stairs. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Okay, he's not going to just suddenly become active and try and kill me.
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students
What's
never
this?
noticed
Oh,
who
the
comes
overseer.
and
What are you
goes?
doing here?
It does not matter what you may
Let's turn off the music while they're talking.
or heard before you graduated. Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see.
But make it your concern, buddy boy.
Has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this
Can I,
ridiculous request
Put on
of yours.
subtitles. Where's chat mode? Nope. Display? Ah, you go. General subtitles, dialogue subtitles. There we go.
Glad you're here. Maybe the two of us
Hey, there we are.
together
Subtitles
can
on the
talk
bottom of the
sense
screen
into this
now.
machine.
Oh, you want me to talk to him? Alright.
Overseer.
How are you doing today,
mentioned
Vegeta Tactic?
There would be more people coming.
Just realised in about a week, or a week tomorrow I think it is, the Gears of War Tactics game will be coming out. Did she tell you we need to get into the restricted wing?
Assuming there even is a restricted section.
Which,
and
if that
I am
is
not
on the
verifying
Xbox Game
that,
Pass, I'll definitely be
neither
getting
of
that on
you
day one. If it's
have
not,
Voltech University
then God knows when Amazon
credentials.
would actually send it to me. The overseer graduated from here. She doesn't have access. My credentials are my first and is my fist and whatever you call your face.
Faculty
So let's go for
and
the nice
staff
option for now.
determine who goes where
I
in
really
this
want this game, but
university.
how could you?
Former students.
Well,
I might be
compared
the
to
only
4,
human being
you
connected
have
to
the
this
benefit
place
of being
that's
able to
still
play
alive.
online with friends,
My
which
authority
now
doesn't
is
override
actually a
yours.
benefit since there's a
No,
single player
it
story
does
which
not.
we're going through now.
And for
Still quite
the
early in
record,
it, so I
was the
can't really
dissenting opinion
give too much of an
on
opinion on it.
fast-tracking
Still,
your
still early days,
overseer
I hope.
Assignment. You are not
But
pushing your way
I was never
through
someone who
me.
really hated Fallout 76 as much as other people did anyway. I thought it had problems, but I don't know how many hours in total, but maybe about 30 hours I've put into this game up until this point. So, you know, I've had, everyone's dead, you're not protecting anything anymore. There has to be a way.
The
Let's go for that one.
condition of the outside world is
Compared
not
to 4,
my
I'd say it's
problem.
maybe a little
I
bit
see.
worse.
Neither of you are
But
going
not
to relent very
not
well.
ridiculously,
There
not
is
to a
a
ridiculous degree
problem.
anymore,
You
with the
can
Wastelanders
help
expansion
me
actually
with
giving you
this
a proper story, NPCs
university
to talk with and
needs
everything.
graduates.
Just a bit more grindy,
And
since
while your
buying and selling
overseer
stuff
has
cost way more
already
and you get
been
way
through
less out
the
of it,
program,
out of the things that
you
you sell.
are living
Um,
and breathing
And the
enough
leveling up system
to
is
join
different. I'll
this
show you how you
year's
level up in this one now,
class.
but It's more different,
Ridiculous.
not necessarily
Even if we had
bad,
4
I'd
years
say.
to waste, which we don't, the university is empty.
Again,
no
especially with all
professors
these
anymore.
patches they've released and with this new
Protocols allow the
expansion
Mr.
sort of update, you know, they've made it a lot better in the last week
entrance straight through
compared to what
the
it was.
final exam. Their ability to run the
Are they making me do an exam?
simulation is experimental, but more than adequate for the task.
Alright, alright. Fine, I'll complete this exam of you. Oh, god damn it.
Glad we agree. In this test scenario,
Exams.
your fall has divided into factions. You must
My vault,
resolve
alright.
the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief
Okay.
of security will fill you in on the details. Good
Oh, goodness
luck.
me.
I'm not familiar
Ah,
with this
alright
test
then,
scenario.
where's this chief of security?
Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
Yeah, so, you know, you still have your radio station. There's a few new songs. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you get cards now when you level up. And so I got these skills here. Then when you get extra of one type, what is this? Your attacks equal 25% of armor on insects. Yeah, see, so this will be a lone wanderer. You can, if you get duplicate cards, you can combine them to level them up. For some reason, I really went all out on intelligence, didn't I? Why pistols? Why would I go for that one? I don't even use pistols in Fallout. It's very strange. Hey! Get out of here. Oh fuck. Alright, the overseer's following us around. I wasn't expecting that. Thing as well is if you can get this game on the cheap, or you know, if it is just cheap, just by default now, the game I don't think is that bad. That if you got it for £15, I think you can get your money's worth out of that. I'm sure there's lots of people who would tell you not to buy this game for more than a £5, say. But especially if you liked Fallout 4, you got your what's it called? What's this? Intelligence, perception, and charisma go a long way. Yeah, but in this one, charisma not so much anymore, since up until this point you couldn't really talk to anyone. And now charisma might come in a lot more handy than it has been recently. Just getting caught on invisible stuff here. Yeah, if you can get this game for say £10–15 or less, you know, still great. That is definitely worth considering, because like I was saying, if you enjoyed the base building from Fallout 4, you have that with this, except you can just build wherever you want. Chief of Security. You don't need to go to a certain plot, beat people or kill the people there and then take it for yourself. You can do that, but it's not the only way. You can't just drop a little camp post, whatever they call them, I can't remember what it's called now. Just plot it on the floor and bam, you just start building whatever you want. Give me the full situation report.
There was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it.
Yeah, it's on Xbox, PlayStation, probably PC as well. Oh, that's awful. An idiot gets himself killed. Why is this my
That's not
problem?
the worst
We'll go for the nice one.
Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass
Yeah, I suppose that makes
accused the
sense.
doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants Estella was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye.
Yeah, well, I'm playing this right now on Xbox. Was a body ever found?
There's no evidence, no weapon, not one speck of blood. I'm at a loss, Overseer.
Oh, well, this is interesting.
Need you to make sense of all this. Sorry I couldn't be of
All
more
right.
help.
I'll see what I can do, my man. Thank you. I'll get to the bottom of this.
If you need me, Overseer.
Alright, let's find this crime scene, shall we? Where are we going? VTU, Voltech University, I suppose. My only negative about this game, which has followed me up until now, is the whole survival aspect. It's just a pain in the ass having to drink liquids and eat food, but only certain food. Because, you know, if you have spoiled food, you can get ill, and if you eat meat, say you kill a rad scorpion and eat the meat, you can also gain negative sort of diseases from eating that meat, but it fills up your hunger meter quite a lot. I think it's normally meat off animals about 30%. Oh, there's robots everywhere. Dr. Loris.
I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of
Expect
ours.
this to be a woman,
I'm
to be
sure
honest.
you'll resolve the matter swiftly.
Of course, of course. I'd like to key to the
I'm afraid
reactor
I
area.
Can't really comply with that request, Overseer. The reactor is under quarantine. The radiation.
Mate, the reactor isn't the only thing under quarantine at the moment. I know what I'm doing. Charisma. You worry too much, Loris. Relax, I know what I'm doing.
As long as you take all the necessary precautions. Here.
Of course. Right, there we go. We spoke to Dr. Loris. Right. Let's talk to the head engineer Brass as well.
Just doing my job, Overseer.
I've got to just give him a hat. Yep, now you know he's the head
Overseer,
engineer.
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see? You got a
Not yet.
problem with me? Alright then, I'm here to talk to you about the feud with Dr.
Don't care what
Loris.
security says. Dr. Loris had no right to quarantine the reactor. Leaving Kellerman to die? Murder. That's all there is to it. I want justice, Overseer.
You want me to arrest Dr. Loris?
Half this vault thinks he did the right thing. You do anything to him now, that split will turn violent. I want him exposed.
Yes, yes.
Prove to everyone that he's the bad gear in this vault's engine.
I see, I see. Alright, what's your
Loris
plan?
put on a good show when he quarantined the reactor area. But what if more happened than folks remember? A few selective edits to the security recordings.
What are you trying to say?
Make sure everyone sees Loris for what he really is. Now I can't just waltz
A
into the
robot?
security office,
Mr. Handy.
but you could, being the overseer and all.
That's true. I can. Framing someone... Framing someone is beneath the
You're
office
out
of
there?
Overseer.
Fine. Hope your moral compass doesn't send us all careening off a cliff.
Yeah,
You're
same.
laying it on a little thick, but good on you for showing some integrity. There's a better
thank you.
way. We'll find it.
Hey, I did the right thing. That's right. Come on then, Overseer. You probably have a name, but I don't remember it. My objectives aren't changing. Where is this reactor? Screening. Oh, here we go. There it is. Right, gentlemen, stand back. We got the key, so we can get in here. Yeah, I got rad away right there. So if I need to quickly reduce my rads, I got this. Right, let's open this. Apparently this has been quarantined. I'm not getting any radiation poisoning, so... Oh, I am. I got a little bit. Play.
Stella, Dr. Loris's assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman, but there's not enough time. The reactor is
I'll
going
just
to
quickly turn off this music. Oh, damn it. Hollow. Stella.
This is Stella, Dr. Loris's assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman.
See if we can get the audio for the tape louder.
The reactor is going to go critical. I'm dosing Kellerman with enough right away so he can finish fixing it. But the radiation is
Oh, that doesn't
going
affect
to get
it.
us. At least the vault will be
No.
safe.
I think voice is what we needed. There we go. And now what? Deliver Estelle's holotape to Robinson. Alright then, let's go see Robinson. He'll know what to do. I should have probably closed everything back up. Although I didn't really gain much radiation from being in there, did I? Robinson? Come out here, you coward. Where are you? I have a holotape to give you, my good man. Robot.
Did you have a question, Overseer?
No questions, boy. I have a evidence. Hard
Found
evidence.
Poor lass. I'm guessing she didn't make it.
Oh shit, my phone's going. Oh yeah, I need to change
Let's
this
take a
damn
listen
alarm.
then. So she wasn't murdered. She was trying to save Kellerman. Two of them ended up saving us all. This is big news,
Yep.
Overseer. We take this to Brass and Loris, it could end the infighting for good.
Damn right, let's do that. Gather them up. I'll put this ugliness behind
At
us.
once, Overseer. Everyone,
Good
gather
man,
in the
Robertson.
common area. We have an
wait
important
till you get closer
announcement
to
from
him.
the Overseer.
Come on, get going. Come on. Damn robots. Oh, I know what happened if I just started shooting at them and killed them all. Huh. Everyone gather round. It's just the two
What's
of
this
them.
about, Robinson? I have charts to update.
Maybe the Overseers finally decided to throw your murderous backside in jail.
That's
Well, Brass, my
enough.
boy.
The Overseer has discovered what happened to Estella. This holotape proves she went into the quarantined reactor area on her own. She and Kellerman saved the vault.
They work together? Medical and engineering?
Oh, we've been fools, Brass. Bickering like two old men while the young ran off to solve our problems. It should have been us.
I actually agree with you there.
So that's it then? No more arguing? You'll both work under the
No more
Overseer's
arguing.
authority?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right, lads.
It's the right thing to do.
Good
Darn
job.
right it is.
That's a solution any overseer should be proud for getting to. Everyone learns we have to work together.
Right then, let's go talk to the robot. Professor Bot, as he claims to be. Right, wrong room. My shadow. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna take this. I'm not sure if Vegeta Tactic is here anymore. I'm very quiet, but there's also loads of recipes and plans that you can find in the game for actually building and making stuff on workbenches and such.
Well, it appears
There's a
you
nice
passed
progression
the test,
to it.
fairly exceeding my low expectations of you.
Hey, we did what you asked, and now we need access to the restricted
Yes,
wing.
I suppose we had a deal. You are
Yeah, we did, mate.
officially a graduate of Voltech University, entitled to access
University.
to all areas. Back down in the
Hey!
vault simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals
Yeah.
a secondary room that I
Oh, the
believe
treachery.
will have what you are looking for.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bott.
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am.
Hey.
Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you.
It's okay.
Hopefully, what you'll find in the
Let you off this one time.
even better.
Ah, it's down there. Come on, let's go down. Get to the bottom of this. Out of the way, loser. No. Go in it. No. That's not the correct place. Oh, is it down with the train and vault then? Come on everybody, the news come around about a giant man, put your Pete. Oh, Pete just flew into this town and he's chopping up all the women's meat. So if you don't have access, those lasers are red, but they don't normally hurt you.
This maintenance area is the restricted
Oh god. She's gone quiet now. Old man. Old man. Old man. Old man. Old man. Old man. For some reason I forgot. Kick the bucket. Bucket. Old man Moses dead. Oh no! I was hoping he had a name. I don't know why there's that problem with this game where all the Mr. Gutsies, even when they're dead, their engines are on, so they constantly try to fly. There you go. Old man. Old man. Old man.
Here,
Hello?
this has to be it. Let's see what they left behind.
I'll have to keep the music off. For some reason the music's gone loud, even though I haven't increased the volume of the music. Yeah, boy, bucket. Activate the projector.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault-Tec presentation.
The Overseer is you! Me? Yes!
So, this rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time
Gold!
immemorial.
Whatever he
And in
says.
the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future.
Yeah, you say that,
That
mate,
is
but
why
right now it's all
Vault-Tec
about bottle
has been
caps, so
commissioned to build
shows what
a
you knew.
different and very real vault. Named for the
Oh, yeah.
atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves.
What gold reserves, you say?
Secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault Tech's top-of-the-line automated security.
Oh, great.
Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated
I'm
laser
authorized.
grid fields to ward off intruders. And
I'm not an intruder.
in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this,
I like
along
robots.
with Vault-Tech's signature Z-line containment walls, airtight construction, fusion-powered generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79.
It's a lot of gold.
Future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tech.
Yeah, let's watch it again.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves.
It's about time.
Even getting into the vault at all is going to be a challenge.
That's a lot of security to
Let
get
alone
past.
dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals?
Melt it down and make giant metal robots. You mean besides swimming
Just
it?
Listen, as closely as you can. What has gold always
woman has
been
no-
used for in human history?
Can't have any fun.
Money. We could create our own currency. One with a legitimate authority backed by a real resource. No more barter or
Like
or
the British
wild,
sterling.
unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight, but one day we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws. A government.
Let's go for this gold-based
Our
empire.
mission is to rebuild this country, remember? We were an economic powerhouse once. We could be that again. And it could start right here, in Appalachia. Of course it's about control. The control to bring order to all this
Oh, no.
chaos. Do you want to keep living in this wasteland?
I have my freedom, a currency, a government would take away from... I have my freedom, a currency, a government would take that away from
The
me.
American government, built on the American dollar, gave you your freedom. Not only
Well,
that,
actually,
it
I'm
gave you
British.
protection, rights.
Welsh, even. And nuclear war, don't forget that.
If you won't do this for your country, then do it because we don't have a choice. People are going to try to get into that vault. They'll die trying to get through security.
It's interesting
They'll
though,
die
since
fighting
this is
over the
set, I
gold,
believe,
even if they
20
do
years
get
after
through
the
security.
bombs
And
dropped.
if keeping all that from happening isn't enough for you, then
And Fallout 3,
I
Fallout 4
guarantee
is set
there's
200
other things
years.
in that vault to plunder.
And there is no currency in that game.
Things we don't want in
other than
someone else's
caps.
hands.
Although you do find gold bars. Fine, you've made your point.
We
How
won't
do we get
be able
in?
to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to buy in. See that gold as their future. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents.
The settlers at Foundation know how to build things. Maybe they can dismantle them too. Hell, if you're going to break into something, why not ask a bunch of raiders?
Do me a favor.
Let's go for the
Talk
settlers.
to both of them. I doubt they'll work together, but we'll want all the options on the table.
Yeah, boy, bucket. Alright then, let's get out of here. We've got to talk to Paige and Meg. Yeah, so far I actually really enjoy what they're doing with this game. With this story, the way how it's about building the economy. Back! No feels on your face, go round and round and round until I shoot them off. Right, for some reason he keeps only reloading one fucking shot. Which I can only assume is a bug with the game. Oh fuck, there's an Assaultron. Yeah, well, I had two problems there. One is a constant problem with this game. When I press right on the D-pad, I feel like if you take damage as you try to heal, the game won't heal you for whatever reason. It's very strange. It feels like you have to be taking no damage to be allowed to use a stim pack. As counterproductive as that is, since, you know, taking damage is when you want to use a stim pack. But I've noticed that happen a lot, and that's the only explanation I can come up with, is because I'm taking damage. You reload automatically. The gun, or your character only puts one bullet into the gun. Doesn't actually fully reload. Which from one side is good because you can instantly shoot, but then the animation putting in the first bullet is a lot longer than the subsequent ones, where he's just putting a second, third, fourth, fifth. You know, they're a lot quicker. So you'd get, you know, you'd get through a lot more bullets and do a lot more damage reloading the full magazine, and then shooting all 5 or 6 shots rather than reload one shoot, you know? Oh yeah, on my point from earlier though, and I was happy that I got the platinum on Resident Evil 3 Remake. I might go back and try and get the platinum on Resident Evil 2 Remake, but there's a massive, and I do mean massive, problem with trying to get the platinum on that game, and it's Mr. X. His whole existence in that game is a bit of an issue for me. Because, you know, Nemesis isn't half as bad as Mr. X, because Mr. X is random. He roams around, he skulks in the shadows, and he lurks and he stalks you down. You know, he chases you down. Which, yeah, Nemesis chases you down. Nemesis, like, you know, is much harder to get away from. He's faster than Mr. X. But Nemesis, you know when he's going to spawn. You can do everything you want to do, plan it all out, and then get him out. And then you fast travel to the next area. Mr. X, yeah, you know when he spawns and you can do everything you can up until that point. But when he gets let loose in the police department, you know, you're not finished in there. So you have to go back, and then he comes back. Also, I'm pretty sure Nemesis only really chases you once. There's only one sequence where he chases you, because then after that, there's another small section where he chases you for about 5 seconds, but it's basically scripted, because you can only follow a very linear path. And then it's the different stages of him when he doesn't actually chase you anymore.
Like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for
Thank you.
hospitality.
No, it's hospitality, you can't lie to me.
That tells me you're not
Here
here
I am,
just to
eh?
waste
Yeah.
my time. You want something. And it must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place.
I do run
Out
the
with
place, Meg. The treasure here in Appalachia, it's real, locked inside Vault 79.
Well, if that don't pique my interest, please go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79?
Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to tell you that. That's for me to know, and for you to find out.
You playing with me, fool?
No.
You better out with it before you try my patience. What's in the vault? This is
Fine.
a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy
Yeah.
with that gold. You know, I heard
Well, if
rumors
other
about
people
it
accept
round
it as a
here.
currency.
Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars
okay.
get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me?
I've got schematics I recovered from Vaultec University. I can show them to you. This is a limited time offer, Meg. No. Fine, I have to show her the
Shit.
schematics.
You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before
I
you
didn't
can
wanna
roll
show
with
you.
us, 7-6.
I'm not stupid. Why do you think I haven't given you the location of the vault yet?
Oh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the
Yeah.
board and let's see what you got here.
Wait, what? Put it where? Ah. Beautiful, isn't it? Want to talk to it again, or just let her have a look?
Those blood eagles are crazy. And people
Seems
think we're
pretty
the bad
legit.
guys.
It is legit. Talk to Meg
I
about the
assume
plans.
you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no, no.
Well, I inoculated
We
you.
expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods. You get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like
There's a
big.
nuke. Alright, cool, it's not by
I
me.
assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know... Oh, no, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an
Significant?
agreement here, see? I supply the
10%.
people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods. You get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig?
Nice, fair little cut.
I don't
kind of
know,
cut are we talking about?
50% of whatever we take in? Now remember who's gonna do all the heavy lifting in there. If the treasure's half as good as you say, it should be more than enough to set you up for life. And if you impress me enough, maybe you get to roll with us. That is, long as you're cool with people calling you a raider.
I'll think about it, Meg. Let's see what percentage these other people want. I don't care if, for example, siding with these guys makes it more difficult. If they get a smaller cut, then I'm gonna do it with them. But I'm not sure if I want people to call me a raider. I spent the last 3 Fallout games I've played killing raiders. 4 if you include Fallout Shelter. And again, my character did technically become a raider in the Nuka World expansion, but then technically I also killed all the raiders at the end and freed the slaves, so you know, not really a raider. Alright, let's waste a bit of money getting down to these fools. Why would they put a nuke in the middle of a town? Yeah, boy. Bug bucket. Where is it?
I told those scavengers to get it over. Not my fault.
I've never seen a nuke go off in this game. Let's try and get into position so we can potentially see the explosion. Oh, I do believe, old man. Yeah, boy, bug bucket. As I probably saved about 3 caps now. Where's the nuke? Aw. Too far away for the explosion to be visible from here, I think. I feel like I can hear a nuke. There's an ant in front of me, hopefully it doesn't start attacking me. Come on, where's that damn square? I really hate how they don't have it clip the corner of the screen anymore like they did for Skyrim. That was so useful for people with bad eyesight, in my opinion, because it helped me. I would just zoom in and catch it in my corner and then just trace it back to where it is. Sorry, I keep thinking the spiders, the ants have seen me and are gonna attack me. Beat it, you stupid bug. Well, I'm gonna have to kill him now, aren't I? Still not danger. Stupid ant. Why is the damage just ridiculously sporadic? I went from doing decent damage to almost none. Ah, there it is. 46 caps. Well, this is definitely closer, isn't it? Yeah, boy, bucket. Old man Moses dead. Yeah, boy, bucket. 38, didn't do much, did it? Like camp. Oh yeah, I don't have a camp, do I? The location of my camp in this particular server has already been taken, so my camp wasn't allowed to spawn. It does give you the option to join a different server where that particular spot is free. Hi ho, Silver, away! Alright then. Alright, Paige. The man with a woman's name.
Raiders are just out there.
Need water and
Lost
food
man
again.
cultists give me the creep. They're all just crazy.
Crazy. Bourbon. Some dog food. My guy's living the dream. Yeah, boy, bucket. Does that make me lazy? Does that make me lazy? Does that make me lazy? Probably. Right, come on in, Paige. Where are you, old bean or buddy or
There's
pal?
always more work to do here at Foundation.
Is that a fact?
You keep
Paige.
coming around. At this rate, we'll have to get you to build a house for yourself. Oh, wait. You dwellers have that whole camp thing going on.
Yeah, we do. I want to talk to you about Vault 79. Look at these blueprints.
What? You want us to build a vault? That's a little outside of our usual work order. Huh?
Paige.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull
Darn
after
tootin'
all.
it is, old boy.
It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it.
It's not just about treasure. We want to build a new
You got
currency.
some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital, and all that other money talk the lobbyists on the Hill would always yammer about. That's all well and good, but my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can help the people of Foundation. Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious equipment to do any demo work.
And if I got you that equipment, you'd be on board?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? How the hell are we gonna handle that? Oh well, one thing at a time.
Deactivate them.
You get
It's
us a
quite
big
simple.
enough drill, we can find the right spot to hit. Every structure's got its weak point.
Alright. I know a drill we can use. The mole load. From Hornwright Industry.
The mining conglomerate, right? Yeah, that might just work. I'll start talking to folks about how we can crack the rest. You keep up your end, we might just be in business.
Hey, 75 caps for something. What else have I got to do now then? I do believe he kicked the bucket, yeah boy, bucket. Trade secrets. Quest started.
Sorry, no time to chat.
Why are you talking to me, woman? Old man Moses dead. So I knew of the drill, but I still have to go collect said drill. Interesting. Truly interesting. So I'm quite close to getting a platinum on Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. I got to complete the game on hard, which I haven't done much of, but I haven't been trying to do much of it. I think I've done the first 3 chapters of 4. I'm on the one now where you do the bike where you do use the bike for the first time. So I think it's chapter 4. Could be 5. Definitely not past that though. I got to beat Pride and Joy and Marlborough, which I don't think my character will be, or my team will be prepared to do that until after I'm not sure if you just noticed, but I sprinted for about a good 5 seconds before the game realised and started depleting my stamina. I do believe he kicked the bucket, yeah boy, bucket. Move camp. What's this now? What in the name of the goodnesses was that? Wherever the closest point to this I can place this, I shall go. And I very much doubt people are going to be... Alright, so talk to Meg about the plans. We're not doing that. Sorry, Meg. If that is your real name. Right, so you want to go somewhere in a general this way direction, although it's very limited. Ah, here we go. Old man. She keeps them away and Shandon in a pretty cabinet, just like Marie Antoinette, building a remedy for Khrushchev and Kennedy. But then again, incidentally, she was that way inclined. Her perfume came naturally from Paris, naturally, cause she couldn't care less. In case anyone decides to point out, if anyone actually ever watches this bit, yes, I skipped a line in Killer Queen. It was intentional. Alright.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation.
I'm not a priority
of the First
responder.
Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Burrowing in this area does reveal salvage. Well-equipped, trained personnel can recover.
The Hornwright Industries, or Industrial HQ. Also been playing Persona 5 Royal. I'm currently at the Third Palace. That's a fun game. I've been enjoying playing that again. Well, I played Persona 5, is what I mean by it. Again, Royal actually has a fair bit of... I got very lucky. For some reason they weren't attacking. Yeah, my controller died. Sorry about that. Level 1? Oh goodness me, I'm not sure if I can survive this encounter. They blend in with a bit of background that tells you. Die, damn you! Ah. Wow. And Yeah, I know he got distance, but he's fucking level 1. I'm level 36, man. This game's system for determining how much damage you do is just broken. It's stupid. Bye bye. I'm getting shot before I can even move. Well, tell you what, my man. Paul from Mitten Squad. If you ever decide you want to do a video, can you complete the Wastelanders expansion without taking damage? The answer is no, because you'll get shot while in an elevator while the game is loading, but the enemies are able to take action before you can. I think it's Paul. It's the guy from Mitten Squad anyway. I love the mole men. Although I'm pretty sure he goes by Alphonse sometimes. Goodness me, did that have me in stitches when he just randomly at the end of one video said I'm Alphonse. I think this is not yours, because apparently I don't have grenades equipped anymore. Stealth boy. Stim pack? A terminal? Begin debug sequence.
User detected. Connecting. Connection established. Debug process initiated. Attempting to make contact with primary transponder signal.
Yeah, something's not going to be
Primary transponder signal not found. Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright not found. Failsafe procedure initiated. Searching registered location logs for recent signal detection.
Ugh.
Recent signal detected at Hornwright Estate safe room. Proceed to the location to complete failsafe procedure. Hornwright Estate and safe room access cards are required for entrance. Motherlode follows.
I will say that is one thing I don't enjoy very much about this game. Almost every quest at some point makes you leave to go to another place. This, you travelled all the way here for a mission? Yeah, well, travel somewhere else now. It's literally how it is. You go through the effort of getting somewhere, then the game tells you, now go there. Okay, now come back. Hooray. You can follow orders. It's literally the only reason for it. You know, there's no reason for them to make me leave other than just to, I suppose, pad out this quest a little bit, but then they could just have the terminal in this building, but I've just got to go to his office or something. You know, they could have done something instead of making me leave. And it's just because of the loading screens is honestly why it bugs me, because the game's loading screens are pretty abysmal. We found out, old man, that old man Moses dead. Oh, he kicked the bucket, yeah boy, bucket. He kicked the bucket and old man Moses dead. Oi, oi, oi. I wanna be a Welsh loading screen. Doodle doo 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 doo. close is it? There we are, that's by there. Right, let me travel. I'm not running down there. It's not exactly close, is it? Go from this guy's camp. We don't have any other options actually, which is a nuisance. Another minute loading screen. He kicked the bucket, yeah boy, bucket. Kick the bucket and old man Moses dead. I know I'm doing a fair bit of complaining here, but you know, don't get the wrong idea. I do enjoy this game. I have fun playing it, and I suppose have higher expectations. But when my expectations are not met, I'm not like other people who get angry and, you know, get pissy about it. I still give it a fair chance, but then if it doesn't meet my expectations, then I'm just slightly more vocal about my complaints. Burning mines. Oh. Skyrim, for example. When the base vanilla Skyrim came out on the 360 and the PS3, I absolutely loved it. I had nothing but praise for it. But then when they kept re-releasing it and didn't fix any problems, or didn't really put that much effort into giving you a reason to rebuy it, then I became more vocal about my complaints, because, you know, they set the bar very high when they released the base Skyrim for me, because I absolutely loved Oblivion. It was probably my favourite game at the time, or one of them. Definitely one of them. And then Skyrim just blew out of the water. It looked better, it controlled better. You know, the story and side quests you could go back and forth on. You know, you can have your opinion of which one of the two you prefer. I enjoy them about the same. Probably a slight edge overall for Oblivion. Like, but you know, the overall package was much better on Skyrim. But then when they made the special edition for the PS3, PS4 and Xbox One, it was better. You know, the game looked better, it had its fancy god rays and everything. And then that was the last time they actually put effort, but I'm pretty sure in that version they didn't fix any bugs, they just literally added the god rays and all that sort of stuff, so the game looked nicer. They didn't make it play better per se. The console did, obviously, because it was stronger. It was just that sort of thing. And it's similar with this. I feel obviously when the game came out it weren't great, but I think they could have and should have done more with the updates, especially with the game being the well, let's not be mean and say disaster, but you know, it didn't rise to the occasion. So I feel like they should have put more effort, you know, bringing 76 closer to that bar, you know, that they set for themselves with previous games. I mean as a whole, not just Fallout games, because you could a lot of people would argue that Fallout 4 lowered the bar. Compared to 3 and New Vegas, that is. Hey, on the estate, if I can't climb up there I can fast travel, which I'm not going to do because the game will make me wait a minute to bloody travel. You know, I like to be positive. Overall, is why I give games second chances and such, because you know there's already enough negativity in life as it is. There's no point in me being negative with my hobby or hobbies. Open!
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You better make me go up. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's still here. If it was going to make me fast, well, it's making me travel again. The loading screen. This is going to be to go to Appalachia again, or whatever the place is called. So this is going to be a minute loading screen. That is the downside of making this world's map giant. Which I know they had to have, is it 38 or 40 people, whatever it is, who can roam about here at once. The map needed to be big so people didn't feel like they were all cramped and crowded. Packed in like sardines. Are you serious? I could have just clicked to go to the top floor, you know. You didn't have to make me go to the fucking middle floor. Where's this safe at then? Better not require lockpicking level 3. Because all I got is level 2. Get out of your butler, boy! Majestic bastard. I understand that I must be hitting a weak spot, but the discrepancy in the damage is just too ridiculous. I go from hitting nearly a quarter of his health bar to about 10. What you got, son? Huh? Also, I just realised the game appears to have removed the ability to destroy limbs for these teasers. In Fallout 4 you could shoot one and take out his legs, and his legs would just like rip off. I feel like that feature is gone. Hey, got it in time so that I still got the extra healing. Come on then, Mr. Terminal. Give me the... Look for the passcode. Can't I just hack the damn thing? You know what? Guess passcode. Again, can I just like infinitely guess until I get it right, do you reckon? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0. I don't know. Oh, there's a few places I can look. Right, first place. Ah, possible code. Alright, let's just grab all of the possible codes because I'm not going to be running back and forth like a headless chicken. Not an intruder. House over here. Right there, there's 2 shots. It took 3 shots in the head to a robot who nearly died to lose the final bits of his health.
Continued resistance is unlawful.
Hey, yeah, we got him. Yeah, with that Resident Evil 3 as well, not only did I get the platinum, I went out of my way to finish off all the little challenges, which you don't need to do for the platinum. But I actually was enjoying myself. Which is even more surprising when you factor in that, you know, it's a horror game. And there was a giant menace of, you know, an overly enthusiastic desire to kill me. Chef. Oh my god, he's gold! Right, let's guess some codes. Secondary code entry. Hey. Give me the key code. Give me the card. There we are, yeah, the markers tell us to go over here. So we didn't have to pick up the card, we did instantly get it. Right, okay, now the game is actually telling us to go down to the safe room. Which should, not guaranteed, but should be a quicker load. One get us there before 80 minutes. Hey, look at that, see, that's much faster. So the game knows I can go through without even scanning my card.
Area clearance detected.
Good.
Initiating breach procedure. All workers, please evacuate to safe distance immediately.
What
Hello.
now? This safe room is a lot less safe than I expected. Breach procedure?
Breach complete.
Now, wait just a minute. You can't just barge in here, robot.
I already did.
Motherload.
Motherload? Oh, of course. I see. This must be some sort of failsafe directive now that I'm back in this area. How fascinating. Wait, how is it that you can speak now? You didn't say anything when I came across you earlier out in the wild. You know, You're quite terrifying.
Default audio device safe room loudspeaker is active, and hardwired connection has been established.
Of course. You mustn't have a built-in device. I guess Daniel decided you didn't need a voice unless you were speaking to him. Typical.
Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright is not detected. Please provide a location for discovery and retrieval.
No.
Quiet, you.
Father, Daniel, has been gone for a long time.
Confirmed.
It can't have been a long time.
Handoff must initiate. Dr. Penelope Hornwright, do you acknowledge and accept?
Well, you're one hell of a stray dog, but... Yes, I'll accept.
Failsafe procedures complete. Debug mode is now enabled. Doctor, please evaluate all secondary user changes before submitting.
Hey.
Well, that was exciting, to say the least.
Oh, very.
So, secondary user, eh? Who the hell are you? And what kind of changes is she talking about?
I'm the Motherlord's friend, but I need your help convincing her to do something for me.
Oh, really? What exactly do you need the Motherlode's help with? And as an aside, robots don't have friends, and don't need to be convinced to do things. If you want them to do something, you need to reprogram them.
I want to use the Motherlode to break into a vault.
Is that all? I assume from that Pip-Boy on your wrist that you're from one yourself.
Sorry, Rowan, I'm going to be
Feeling
jumping off
homesick?
the game in about 10 minutes. No, it's nothing like that. It's for the settlers who've returned to Appalachia.
I don't understand. What do they want with a vault? I saw Foundation on my way back into Appalachia. They look pretty comfortable there.
They don't want to live in it. It's a secret government stockpile from before the war.
There are plenty of government facilities in Appalachia. More
In
if you had
Appalachia?
more. What's so special about this one?
Gold! It's full of gold. We want to use it to bring back a currency and rebuild society.
Well, if your new society will allow ghouls like me to join, then I'll help. Otherwise, you can beat it. I've seen plenty of folks try to save the world since things went to hell, and all of them had their problems.
Sure, welcome aboard. I got nothing
Lovely.
against ghouls.
Beats only having blasted robots to talk to. No offense, Motherlode. So what's the plan?
The Motherlode can only go to specific places or beacons, so how do we work around that?
Well, I'll need a Pip-Boy for a mobile terminal. Not yours, don't worry. I'll need a full construction kit so I can add some extra circuitry. Also, I'll need something I consulted on years ago. A circuitry schematic that could have changed everything if we hadn't blown ourselves up.
Okay, I can get you that
I'll
stuff.
install an untethered communication setup while you're gone. That way, we can talk to her whenever and wherever we want. Like any other bot.
Well, good thing that this guy's daughter just happens to be a genius as well, eh? Collect the Pip-Boy construction kit, obtain the schematic. Right, I think I'm going to end it here for today. Just shy of an hour and a half. We managed to do a fair bit, and it leaves us in a nice place now, because I feel like this is a good starting off point, since I think we're close enough that we'll be able to get to do something very interesting in the next video, but not so close now that it'll be a tease, I think, if we continue now. So if you've enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Also check out my Twitch, The Cosmic Turtles, and follow me on there. And you know, maybe if you enjoy what you see there, maybe consider subscribing on there. You can do a free Twitch Prime subscription once a month. So you know, that would be absolutely fantastic. But other than all that stuff, take care, have a great day. I hope you are staying safe and, you know, keeping yourself entertained during this quarantine lockdown situation. And I'll hopefully see you in the next stream. Bye now.